All right, good morning, folks. Today is, get my trailer up here in the road like a goober. Yeah, goober. Today's Monday. We got ourselves a brand new hire again, which this guy was supposed to start working. He was already planned to work, but he had to work his job that he was working before he come work here. So we got him today. He's getting started, and we're going to run down the road here. The guy's been waiting on us to do a little job for him for a while, and we're going to run down the road here and knock on it. It's adding a little bit of rock. The man's got some storage buildings, a storage lot, and we're just going to go down here. We're going to do some little bit of grading. I got the 700. I dropped it off. My cousin, we worked on his yard. We worked on his yard over the weekend, and we took the 700, pulled the 700 off of Hash Ridge and took it back to Salt Rock. Took it back up in the holler where I'm from, up on the farm. Not on the farm, but up the same holler that the farm's on. Took it up there, got his yard and stuff done. I got it pretty close, and brought it back last night. And I dropped it off down here at the storage facility. Come up here this morning. I grabbed the skid steer. Of course, the new one. The old one, I left it at my cousin's. So he's finishing up his yard work with it, but we got it fixed finally. We got the new pins and bushings welded in it. We got, let's see, doing pretty good. I think Miss Kay is going to take everything back up to the bank again for the new shop, so hopefully they'll get started on it. New guy seems pretty eager to learn, so we're hopeful for that. The last one we hired, I guess he moved on to bigger, better things. It happens all the time, no big deal. Man, look at them Easter lilies. Spring's on its way, folks. Spring is on its way. Looks like we're going to have some cold, snappy weather this weekend. I think it's Friday. I think we're supposed to get a little bit of snow. And my idea behind that is I figure the red bud trees, I figure the red buds will bud this week. And that's going to excite the red bud squall, which is a mini winter. We usually get a day or two. Squalls, sometimes they'll last a day, sometimes they'll last a week. It just varies. I get this guy with the roller here to stay up with me. We'll be all right. Maybe if he gets down here on flat ground, he'll feel better. So, all right, stay tuned, folks. When Stone's brought her dump truck back, oh golly, hot. Forget just how good that heat is. So Stone's brought her dump truck back. They got done with it. The air locker still ain't working. They said that they couldn't. It wasn't a simple fix, which I didn't think it would be. It never is. I don't know how many times I've worked on this stinking air locker, but it's a bear. Stone's truck in there. It's a daggone bear, so I'm gonna have to take it down to Hicks again, down at Transpect, have them guys fix it. Ain't any too big of a deal, really, as far as taking it down there and getting it fixed. It's just money. It's just money. New guy is in my service truck. He's behind me. We've got, of course, the backhoe on us. Take it down there. Got 3 buddies. It's got minis, and all 3 of them are busy. So, supposed to take the backhoe back anyway Monday, yesterday. So I just make a run of it. We'll use it roller all the way back to Ash Ridge. We'll just haul it back. It'll make it faster. The base. Hello, John Davis. Driving school bus. We'll run this roller back up with this thing. It'll be a lot faster than driving it. Probably a lot more culture friendly too. So, it rained a little bit yesterday. I mean, it's pretty muddy. We could probably go up there Ash Ridge and work on that pad. And we could work on the pad. We just shove the mud off of it when we got done. Just make sure you roll it all in every night. We can just shove the mud off of it and go back to work. So, saying that, we'll probably move our way back up that way. I've got one more little job that I'd like to do, and now that I've got my dump truck and trailer back, we might go ahead and go do it. It involves moving the excavator. And I could use this truck and trailer today to move the 700. I don't particularly, like to move the 700 with this truck and trailer because it is very overweight, but no farther than what I'm going, I'm not afraid of it. So I'll probably go ahead and do that today too. So I needed a dump truck down here today anyway. Going down 10 right now. Little dump truck seems to be running just fine. I mean, probably need to change fuel filters and stuff, and that might be some of the problem. Fuel filter. It's either a fuel filter problem or a lift pump problem, I think. I think that's one of the two. I don't think it's the turbo. I think it's a fuel pump or lift pump or a fuel filter. I think it's just, they just don't run right. The guys that were stoned said it run just fine, but I think they were just trying to make me feel better or something. I don't know. So, you guys have a safe and wonderful morning, and let's get this show on the road here while I'm back. Folks, let's take this dozer up here back on the Ash Ridge. Got old Maloney Cody. He is behind me in my service truck, following me up. I look a lot heavier. It looks a lot worse than what it really is. I mean, the truck actually pulls it good. I'm not going very far. Run this thing up there and drop it back off, and then we'll come back, get the roller, and take it back up there and drop it off. And then all that's left is the skid steer trailer and the skid steer, and I can always come get it tomorrow if I have to. I'll probably run back down this afternoon and get it after we get done. Baloney Cody, he's never pulled anything yet, so hold tight. Well, this is what we've been doing for the last day. Yesterday and today. Added all this gravel in here, and I didn't take any before videos because I really just didn't think it was going to be anything major, but after I got it in there and stuff, man, I was like, dang, I should have took some pictures of before and after. Got Baloney Cody down there. Need to roll a few of these tracks out. Hey, Cody. You might take that roller and see where I made them real deep gouges in there. See where I made them real deep gouges? take that roller and just roll back over them with the vibrator on, and
Yep.
it'll mash them back flat. Just wherever just like in big deep gouge marks,
Okay.
just roll over them. The rest of them's okay. Then we can load that up. And what we did here, now don't make fun of my concrete work. We finished that with a flat-headed shovel. Plumb that end of them drains. Done a little bit of touching up here and there. And V'd out this side, V'd out this side, V'd this out, and then trapped it into that. And tied it into these drains. Simple job. Turned into a major pain. We got it. And I put some gravel out front and stuff. These storage buildings are located on East P Ridge. A couple blocks, intersection there at Farmville. I think he said any of the yellow locks. They got yellow locks on the open, so he's probably got, he's about halfway filled up, I think. I think he's pretty reasonable priced. Anybody looking for a storage unit in Harborsville area. That's just one of them prefab plastic ones. It's got a metal lid on it. You just encase it with concrete. Man, they're supposed to be stout, so should take care of the water problems. Got Cody rolling everything back in. We just kind of knocked it down and graded it out. I cut it down and put about 6 inches of twos in there and about 3-4 inches of crusher run on top of it. And the only thing we basically did is just give them more parking and then get more of them RVs and boats and stuff there. I mean, he said that right there filled up fast. He was anticipating some more parking. Put some positive drainage in it over here just to V-ditched it out. Just roughed it in. He said he wasn't really worried about seed or anything. He said the grass comes back over here real quick. Yes. He's the boss. Feed all this out. Just a quick little V-ditch. Nothing spectacular. Well, 700 is kind of a pain when you get it in jacking around in those little small spots. But I got it all cut down, everything's draining good, nothing major. That way you ain't got a big old hump. Like over behind them things over there, I couldn't get any dirt in behind it because the boat motor and everything's sticking out. It's too hard. That's all we did today, really, yesterday today. He's gonna finish rolling that bag in, get that tightened back up where we can spin around with the trailers. Broke up a base a little bit. I'm ready to haul that 700 out of here. That thing's heavy. I got going up through the city of Barblesville. I should have angled that blade a little bit. Mercy sakes, 12 feet wide, 12 and a half feet wide. She looks pretty good. I'll give it a passing grade. Good enough for the girls I go with. Get back tomorrow and do a little bit of other stuff. And up here, these culverts. During that last couple of big rains we had, the eroded underneath them. Really, they're rotted out, but the customer don't really want to spend the money right now, so we're going to open everything back up. We're going to open everything back up where it can actually operate the right way. And I'm going to rock. I brought some rock down here. At my place, I brought some shot rock, size rock. I'm gonna get rid of all this, throw this stuff here off to the side. It looks like they had like a 4-foot culvert and they slid a 36-inch back inside of there. Let's get her dug back here a little bit. Get all these little rocks and stuff picked up out of the way. try to get as much of this material out there as we can before we start pulling them culverts out, because that's got a lot of good dry material. A lot of good dry material right there. Like salvage. Let's see if we can't pull this one out of here now. The end of it's fell down, looks like. I know the end of that thing. We found the end of it now. Plumb rotted out. Knew it, other was just as bad. This is moving around, digging around the creek. I know is not the most legal thing to do, but I would deem this an emergency scenario right now. Still attached a little bit better. sinkhole on this end. I sent Cody back to get the case on because we're going to have to cut that. I thought that was sleeved in the same place as the other one, but I was wrong. I was going to fill this here. I got some nice flat rock. I'm going to dig through here, get some flat rock, fill in this. I don't like to do this. This guy, I guess he just really just didn't have the money to fix it. So we're going to put him a little Band-Aid on it. Bridge it, crack off right there. That's what I'm doing now. I'm kind of just making sure everything's packed in good. Pushing this back in. I told him, I said, you'll have to replace these things, man, within the next 3 to 5 years. I said, I can't believe you've made it as long as you have with them. I said, I'll be dead and gone within. So my son can figure out what to do with it. I said, you okay? Back in there and tamp on it a little bit. I got some smaller rocky stuff over there I was going to put on top of this. Kind of give it a little bit of a base. It wasn't the gravel really in this part of it anyway. Kind of a screwy deal. Let me put these culverts in. Right here where this sinkhole is they like put a smaller culvert up inside of a bigger culvert and make an elbow out of it. Man, it just everything's catching in there. It's created this sinkhole. So now we're trying to time that out. That's about right, didn't it? Just enough dirt. Sent Cody to get the case off, so while he was getting the case off, I thought I'd start working on rip-wrap and rocking up these banks and fixing all this nonsense. do right before it goes in. I guess it was like 3 loads. I brought three big old loads of rock. They're going to crumble on me, didn't they? Some of them rocks are real soft. They ain't soft when you cut them out, but once they get out and they get rains on them a little bit, they'll soften right up. That blue stuff, like that right there, that stuff is hard. That's all we're doing. We're just kind of lacing it up, making it harder. The biggest thing is people don't put any stone down in the very bottom, like I just already did. I started putting that stone at the bottom of it. It gives it a good, strong base. Now what we need to do, we need to take a little bit of this out, just to give us some more room. Put that on top, kind of grout all this in. That's what I usually do. Just kind of use that to grout it in good. Let's check on this end here. Gotta be real careful, but the end of that thing ain't much holding them culverts together, I'm telling you. Usually I try to hand pick out. I'll try to hand pick them out. Just mash them in there, feel it in your face. That right there is old sand cut. It's old sand cut stuff. Hand cut sand cut. I'll get it out here in a minute. Oh, shoot. If you guys are recording yet or not. No, I can't. I am. I think it's going to look pretty good. Get it all done. Shame it ain't gonna last a few years. Get it all back out. Well, that's the ending result. Got plenty of 3 loads of rock on that one. She ought to hold together a little bit better. Cody'd never spread straw before. Had to give him a crash course in that. He thought I was kidding with him. I told him to shake it like he was a cheerleader, and he kept looking at me like I sent him after a sky hook or something. Or sent him to the parts store for a set of muffler bearings. Or headlight solutions. Nothing major. Just open her up so the water could flow. There's the rest of it. They're supposed to haul them off. So there's where the hole was. Let's go to the barn. Well, all right, folks, we are we're on our way. My turn to cook. Today is Miss Kay's birthday, so it's my turn to cook, and I'm headed to Papa John's. So, just stopped by there and got her a birthday card. I'm in my little blue hot rod, headed down Route 10. So, been a good day. We got a lot done. We got a lot done. We didn't do a whole lot. We got a lot done. I don't know if that made any sense or not, but it's starting to rain a little bit. I don't like driving this thing when it's raining. When it's raining, I can't keep my foot off of the accelerator. Anyway, so a lot of the video I know was cab footage, and I need to go back and edit it. We got Cody, Baloney Cody there. He'd never even spread straw before by hand, so showed him how to do that. I think you'll make a good match. I told him today he was drinking pop and stuff. I said, you'll have to get over that nonsense. I said, because you'll get sicker than a dog there about the end of May or so when we start really working and you're drinking that pop on top of during a hot day like that. But anyway, Done a pretty good job. Got two little jobs knocked out this week, and I got another job I need to get started on. Trying to line everything up with Stone's Trucking, and keeping. They've had some breakdowns. I had another tractor go down. He told me something to do with the engine, burnt through the liner or whatever. I don't know, leaking a head gasket or something. So that, but he's still got his 3 dump trucks up. I haven't talked to him today, but I'm gonna try to line up a little job, maybe try to do next week. I'm gonna try my best. I mean, March is just about over, folks. Spring, I think, spring's Friday, the 19th, because today's Wednesday, the 17th, 18th, Thursday, 19th, Friday. Yeah, so spring, the first day of spring is Friday. I haven't got any red buds. I ain't seen any red buds out blooming, not around here where I've been. I ain't seen any red buds. But these last few days of warm weather, they should be about ready to start budding. So when the red buds bud, you'll have a little snap, little winter snap, and then when the dogwoods bloom, you'll have a winter snap. So you got 2 squalls. Sometimes they're a day or 2, sometimes they're a week. Who knows? They also call it a spring winter. I don't know. They call it something else. There's another name for it too. You hear them. Shoot. I hate yawning. But all in all, I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to come out of it. I was going to hire another guy, but I've been waiting because where Cody is so new, it's hard to really make sure I watch everybody, and I really just ain't got wound up yet. So, and I've got extra help when I need it. Appreciate everybody out there, for liking and sharing and subscribing to the videos, man. It's awesome. I mean, I'm getting excited because I'm getting ready to go up to 200, and all these other cats that I follow on there, they've got like 30,000 subscribers and all that, and I'm like, man, I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I had that many people watching me. Back to Hash Ridge. We got everything's on Hash Ridge. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn the air conditioner on in this thing. This car is so daggone complicated. Or not even going to use the word complicated. I'm going to use the word. Okay, I got that button on. That's what I want. Then we want to match, right? Match. Climate. All right, sync. There we go. This car has got more buttons than. I'm going to turn my air conditioner seat on too. This car has got so many daggone buttons and controls and switches and settings and stuff. I mean, it blows my mind that this dumb old hillbilly that I am has got a little highly sophisticated rocket ship like I do. I mean, seriously. There's somebody walking. Seriously, I mean, who would have ever thought, 10 years ago that I'd get to where I'm at now? But anywho, guys, stay tuned. Appreciate you watching. Man, that air conditioned seat feels so nice on my bum. Continue watching. I'm sorry, it's fun.